All right, so whilst Oregon Mike is setting that up, then don't forget we're doing this as a charity event for everyone can, of course. If you'd like to donate on Twitch, type exclamation mark donate in the chat, and that will take you to the donation page. I'll bring up a link to the donation page on YouTube. There's a link in the description. If you're not watching on either Twitch or YouTube, or if you don't have access to chat or whatever, then there is a QR code that does cycle around as well. We're now going to go over right away to the second run, which is going to be the Bard's Tale Trilogy, the Destiny Knight Solo % Modern Mode. So let's change the game. Let's reload the scene. I'll get all the social media stuff sorted out whilst we start the run.
Okay.
So
since I'm 20 minutes behind time. So yeah, the Destiny Knight...
Let me know when to start.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I go into town. So we're going to do this with one character. Now, we're not going to use any of the legacy mode options, which will speed things up significantly. I've got to get my maps out, and then, yeah. So we're first of all going to delete the pre-made characters, because that's why. We're going to start by creating Hobbit Conjurer. I'm looking for high dexterity and as high intelligence as I can get. And high luck. So, only using one character, so they kind of need to be able to do everything. We'll take that. Okay. And this is... everyone can? Yeah. There we go. Alright, everyone can is going to be our solo spellcaster to do this solo spellcaster run. Are we ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Good, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, so the Bard's Tale 2, the Destiny Knight, is a... we're going to buy a couple lamps here. We're going to buy more than that. 8? No, more. Thank you. 10 in the inventory. The Destiny Knight is the second game in the Bard's Tale series. It is much more of a puzzly game. So it starts with the story that the Destiny Wand has been broken into 7 pieces, and our job is to go and put that Destiny Wand back together and to become the Destiny Knight. Where the heck am I? Oh, that is where I wanted to be. This is Kazdek. We're going to talk to him. Here we are. So the 7 pieces of the Destiny Knight have been broken. They've been stolen by Legoth Xanta, the evil Archmage. And Xanta has hidden them all across the realm. And we're going to go and steal them back. We're going to head into the Maze of Dread. We're going to step forward. Now, the Maze of Dread, we have to run away from 12 forced encounters. This is the 4th dungeon. And, I mean, there's a starter dungeon, and this is where we're going to get the 4th piece of the wand. So, naturally, we are way under level. Like, we haven't even had a single fight yet. We haven't gained a point of experience, and we're fighting these... You know, we're supposed to be already very high level coming into here. This is about the... this is just after the midpoint of the game. So naturally we run away from everything. If we fail to run away, we will die. So I just reload. The reason we do this one first is because every piece of the Destiny wand, every segment, has a special power that it can do by using it. And the one for this one summons allies to our cause. So greetings again, you potential corpses. Someone pointed out to me that potential corpses is a really great non-binary greeting. So we're going to walk through the darkness here. We'll get our clue. Seemingly of little value, repetitiveness is definitely endurable with a capital E. At least up to 5 times, then it just becomes insanity. We're gonna light another lamp. Turn off that question mark. Oh, wrong side. What, this side? Keep the faith, kid. We walk through here. There's a spinner. 4 steps in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got spun. Trying to find our way through. This spinner, for whatever reason, always spins us on the first step. So you'd figure a spinner randomly assigns you a direction. There we go. We get the vial. A spinner randomly assigns you a direction. So there's a 25% chance you'll wind up facing the same direction you started in. Except for whatever reason, this spinner doesn't do that. It always flips you the first time you step on it. Somewhere. Nope. So this is departure number 1. There we go. Departure 1. Step through here, go over here. And the value of road actions? Well, we already heard that. They're endurable. Correct, it exclaims. Now, if it weren't for that spinner, I wouldn't need my lamp. There we go. Arrival 2. I have to keep count. Well, I don't have to. Departure 2. But it's easier for me to do so. 3, 4, 5. This is departure 2. Very handy mnemonic because you can use WASD. So arrival 2, so this is, yeah, endurable 2. So now this is arrival 3. And I use A because I want to make left turns. So this is a nice mnemonic. No. No. There's a left turn, A. So this is arrival 3. And then departure 3. And I use D because I want to make right turns. 5 steps in and we get spun. And there's my right-handed turn to get out. I like my handy mnemonics. And then this is endurable 3. Oops, I missed. There it is. They're endurable, apparently. Don't want to go through that door just yet. This is arrival number 4. Yeah. Get another vial. This is departure 4. Good. D. D. And endurable 4. So all these death snares are real-time traps. If the timer runs out, I die instantly. The entire party gets wiped out. And a lot of them have death traps within the death traps too. They're called death snares, these traps guarding the Destiny wand. And here's my 5th departure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, departure 5. Endurable. You're about halfway there. We get 1 segment 4. Equip it, use it. We get our master mages. The heartbeat stops. And we end up back down here. And we can head back this way. And we can start grinding. We have some master mages that can kill everything instantly. I just have to make sure that I'm not fighting anything they can't take care of. It also makes a difference if they decide not to cast the spell that kills things instantly for some reason. Yeah. sit there throwing Oscon's Halt Foe. Instead of... Like, they literally have a spell that destroys all enemies. Oh, we've got a possessed one. Great. Yeah, we're gonna have to reload. The grind here is much faster, but the reason I do it here, in this specific spot, is not just because of equipment, though that is a factor, also because of experience, and money. Okay, good. Kill the possessed one, that's great. Master Mages will also summon demons, which is actually kind of irritating. And of course we come up just short of my level. Yeah, we should be able to deal with that. There, just get rid of them. Thank you. Diamond Helm and a Soul Mace. Yeah, exit. $240,000 experience, which is almost twice what we need. We're not in Bard's Tale 1 anymore, which means... First of all, summon monsters can go into the party instead of just standing in front of it. We can have more than one. Oh, we need to go to Garth's. Where does he hide his store here? That's the Adventurers Guild. Temple. I know it's... Oh, there it is, yeah. So we need to sell a bunch of stuff. Adamant plate. And we didn't get enough money. Cool. That's okay, we'll go back in and get more. But first, we're going to get our levels. Dexterity, intelligence, spell points, what we're after. And we will stop when we run out of money there. We need another 30,000 to get Apport Arcane. And we need another 50,000 after that to get the Master Key, which we will need to complete the game. Take the stairs. Yeah, dissension in the ranks, that's bad. Run away. Nope, okay. If someone's possessed, really not a lot I can do. Kind of have to kill them. And I don't have the... You have the spells to just destroy them. Don't do that. Just cast Mangar's Mallet. Cripes. Thank you. There we go. A diamond dagger. Nice. That's actually usable. Oh, no, it isn't? Oh, not till we get Archmage. Okay. Give me some light. Mage Flame. One of the cheapest spells in the game. An unidentified weapon. Back down here. Go back up. So the game has an interesting... The game of the series have an interesting relationship with money. With some very few exceptions, the amount of money you get after a fight is based almost entirely on how many things you're fighting, not on what you're fighting. Like I said, with a very few exceptions. Thank you. Thank you. Also good. Make sure we're at the back. Ring of Accuracy. The items you get from a fight, meanwhile, are based on where you're doing the fighting. Bard Bow. Elf Boots. Fantastic. Those provide just a general boost to defense, or to, oh, I can't do Canary drones, darn. They're gonna... Yeah. A general boost to spell resistance, which will be very handy, because we need to do a lot of resisting of spells. Guys, do better, thank you. A Blast Mandolin. Well, that takes care of our money problems for the moment, because blast weapon, or blast instruments sell for a tremendous amount. There we go. Thank you. I don't care, they get turned. So they're illusions. Kato's Bracer, nice. I may put that to use. Kato's Bracer is an item that prevents my summons and recruited creatures from turning on me.
Just as a quick heads up, I'm gonna be dropping off in a minute to go and get some lunch. I'll still be in the voice channel, but I won't be able to do any donation reads for like 20 minutes or so.
Hey, enjoy. Have a good lunch. Anything fun for
Will do.
lunch?
A sandwich with ham in it.
Oh, okay.
And a cup of tea, obviously.
Well, that's a given.
Yes. Right, I'll let you know when I'm back anyway.
Sure, sounds good. I'll keep talking. Oh, Conjure Staff, Staff of Lore, fantastic. Only one of those is actually useful at the moment, because, I mean, if we were continuing on or had other characters to deal with, Staff of Lore would be quite nice, but the Conjure Staff reduces all spell costs by half. So that is always handy. Pure Shield is only good if you have a Paladin, because that's all who can use it. I think we can deal with Scarbladers. There we go. Sort of pack. Oops. That's right, because we got the extra wand in hand now. The wand segment. There we go. Bog Wraiths and Basilisks. That sounds like a weird... Bog Wraiths and Basilisks sounds like a weird fantasy musical. Another Blast Harp. Thank you, yes. Ask your big spells, please. Elf Boots. Again, save. Pure drones at melee range will not be survivable. They're just too fast. Diamond Shield. Sure. Just kill them. Ugh. Sure, that's not what I wanted to use, but alright. Thank you, yes, that's the spell I want. I want to see Mangar's Mallet. There we go. Another Conjure Staff and Adamant Dagger. We'll keep going for a bit. Yeah, it should be doable. Oh yeah, we should be good for money now. Ring of Return. If I ever want to be out of money, that's a great way to do it. So the Ring of Return casts the spell. What's it called? It's an emergency return spell, anyway. Brings us back to Tangramain, but the downside is it costs us all our money. Empties our coffers. Thank you. Okay, let's do one more fight, and then, well, we'll fight our way out, and then we should have enough money here. Ay. Pickpockets. Dead pickpockets. There we go. With Mangar's mallet, you too can kill every single thing in the room. Just actually do it. Thank you, Roscoe. And that's why we do that. Alright, there's top level spells. We're going to switch over to Sorcerer. Exit. Still using that one segment. Okay. And we are now at max luck, max dexterity, good intelligence. Oh, this hurts me so much to sell some of this stuff. Already got an elf boots. Blast harp 20,000. Blast mandolin 20,000. Good. We should be good for money. Not entirely, but really close to it. Okay. Back into the wilderness. Raid if you want. Thank you. I'm going to do a quick little tour of the forest. The land of Kaith. And duck in here. This is Corinth. We'll be back here later. Could I do this one now? Oh. I think, what do I need for this one? I got the item of Kazdek. Going to my maps. Oskin's Fortress. Yeah, I can do this one now. Let's do it. I just wanted to lay down a marker, but I'm here. Let's do this. Ah! Right. Apport Arcane, which can be used in the overworld here to go back to a town we have been to before. And... unfortunately, the game flags which towns we've been in before and which ones we haven't, so we do have to abide by that particular restriction of only towns we've been in before. Now we do need to get our dear sorcerer to Archmage. That is a requirement of beating the game. So we are going to, first of all, need my maps and my notes going here. My apports 10 and 8 and -1. There's the keymaster. We're going to buy the key. I'm going to equip the master key so I never have to worry about a spinner again. Take the stairs, turn around, go here. Darkness tells me I'm in the right place. Run away. Might as well use a lamp. What I bought him for. Head through here. Yeah, we'll do a fight. Oh, yeah, now you pull it out. And before we go through that door, I need to kick out a couple Master Mages and trade them up for Slayers. This is Death Snare number 1. We're actually doing something what might be considered an order. Oh, this is a fountain full of foul water. Oh yeah, sure, let's all drink it and get poisoned. That seems like the thing to do, right? Here's a toxic giant. Let's kill it. Now, this whole area is in anti-magic, so we can't actually... that's why I had to switch out some of the Master Mages. We get... Since you're already sick, you tear into the toxic giant's body and pull out a torch! And we get the torch! Now we go over here, allow the old warrior to join. We'll kick out one of the Master Mages, that one. And we got to go to the old warrior and equip him with the torch! And head back to here. And yeah, that's that. We win. We get one segment number 1. We cast the spell Flesh Anew to cure our poison. And we just head out of here, same way we came in by Apport Arcane. Whoop. Exit. The old warrior is not useful, so we're going to take off the torch and kick him. Nope, not that order. 7, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I want to be at the back. I don't want to be in the line of fire. Are you kidding me? We are going to have to do some more experience grinding, but that's okay. Excellent. Our stats are maxed. And we are going to class change to Magician. Now, class changing to Magician is a little bit dangerous, because due to a weird setup, the Magician can't use 1 segment 4. Don't know why. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason for it, but a Magician cannot use 1 segment number 4. So we're going to need to hopefully get through it. So here's Ceradon. Ceradon is not alive anymore, and he gives us the Ward Stone, which takes the place of the Master Key, so we can't actually equip it, but... Well, it doesn't take the place. I want the Master Key equipped, so I can't actually equip the Ward Stone. Okay. I want to stop by Colossus. We're not coming here yet. We're not going here till we have a high-level wizard. Where do I still need to go? This is the map of the world. Let's go to Philippi. Let's do that thing right now. That one's the next one we're going to do. Any biblical scholars in the crowd? If so, these town names should sound pretty familiar. Brain, where am I? Philippi, there we go. So before we go in there, we're going to head over here. This is what the Wardstone is for. This is Ceradon's house. Ceradon was the guy who sent us the letter that got us here. So Ceradon has a teleport maze in his house because he's a jerk. I done goofed. Face south, yeah. There. Got there. This is what we're here for. The harmonic staff. The harmonic staff is an extremely useful piece of equipment. It restores my magic points when used. This is Dargoth's tower. We're going to immediately jump past anything that might be a problem. Apport Arcane 622. Speak the 3 in sequence. Earth, Compass, and Fountain. Yeah, it's a puzzle, and I know the answer already. We need to go up here. Not everything has 2 sides. That's because this floor has an irritating maze where the walls close in behind you. So this is that maze. You will see on the map, maybe. Yeah, some of them closing in. You can actually get yourself trapped in a location or two. And if you do, you get teleported to places you don't want to be. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Turn north. Cast a trap zap. Cast an... That's annoying. I was about to cast a trap zap, and I guess I miscounted. So, we've got to refill my ranks. We're going to use Slayers. Use another one of them lamps. Wait, I've got 1 segment 4 equipped. Yeah, it's not usable. Okay, yeah. It stays equipped, but yeah, I can't use it. Don't know why. It doesn't make sense, but oh, and while we're here, I should cast maybe a Flesh Anew. Recover some hit points just in case. Run away. Run away! The problem I'm having right now is my map is too small. Hard for me to read. I'm getting old. Okay, so the 10 in sequence, there are clues to these riddles hidden all over the place. They're actually rather obtuse. So, you know, large, early. For 7 and 8, reverse small and late. And number 9, he likes his wine. And last of all, for number 10, you'll see they'll never be manly men. They're women. Foolish mortals, time runs short. Yeah, yeah. Time always runs short. Scry there, please. Thank you. That's what I want. Unless I go the wrong way. Again, I know the answer. We get the dagger! And we get teleported. We don't get spun around because we've got the master key. And look at the wall! Okay. 1 segment 3. Run away. Run away. Pardon me. Okay. Apport Arcane. Right back to the entrance. Exit the room. all the dead slayers. Bring up some new ones. There we go. It's now daytime. We can sell the wand segments. Or the harmonic staff. All things we don't want to do. We do want to sell the dagger and the torch, though. Because otherwise they just sit there occupying space in my inventory, and I can't ditch them. I can't throw them out. Because they're important items that might be necessary to completing the game. You know, that sort of nonsense. Okay, we need some levels. We're going to go to Tangamin. South 3 east and down 1. Mangar was here, yes. Thank you. Just kill. Thank you. Just destroy. I don't need the treasure, I just need the experience. With that in mind, give me fights for experience, please. Lots of numbers. Use Mangar's Mallet. There we go. Mithril Scale. It's a spell I'll never get. That should be enough experience, yeah, to get me out of Magician. It is indeed. Apport myself back out of here. Recover my spell points. And class change. Wizard is all that remains. And we can once more use our wand segment. What's more, pretty sure I can use some other stuff too now. Okay, and from here. Kick out the Slayers. Switch them up for Master Mages. Since I can once more use wand segment 4. There we go. All right. Now I have my choice of where to go. We are going to Corinth. We want to do wand segment 5 next. We've got the item of Kazdek. Yeah, sure. You can do that. You can challenge me. That's fine. One thing you might notice different from the first game is that the experience values for basic fights are higher. There's a good reason for this. This game was the second in the series, and they wanted to get you started off well. You could transfer your characters over, but if you didn't, transfer characters over, then you had to be able to get to a place where you were strong enough very quickly. Otherwise, it'd be very boring. So this fortress, stop it, has tripwires, and if you stand in the tripwire corridor for 10 seconds, you die. So you got to kind of get through. Yeah. That's all. It's fun. Oh, I don't have anything to make light with. I better hold on to that lamp. Oh. There we go. away. Da-dum. This is the way I wanted to go.
Just letting you know that I'm sort of semi-back.
All
I need
right.
to go wash the dishes in a minute, but I'm sat down next to my PC for the time being.
No worries. The word is still. One more fight, and then it's one step and in. Yeah. And we're going to recast our Mage Flame. There we go. And the reason we needed to say the word is still is because it puts this door here. Now we head through here, all the way to the end. Big winding corridor. Every time I reach an end, I'm going to have to turn left again. Get where I'm going. Cast Second Sight. There's a trap here. Trap zap it. 1, 2, 3. Turn this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run away. Turn this way. That is a magic point draining square. There's a fight here. There's a fight here. And that's why we don't take fights. I mean, despite the fact that I am actually quite powerful, I'm also desperately under level. And in this case, it's not so much a lack of level, it's a lack of equipment. As you go through the game, you're expected to be picking up stuff all over the place. So here is here is Death Snare number 5. There's a door. Step out here. This is rock. Hi, rock. The weapon is hot. This is paper. Nope. Okay, this is scissor. The other one's paper. This one over here is paper. And we have to put them in order of rock, paper, scissor. Was it rock, scissor, paper? I can never remember which one. Yep. And then he opens up some doors, tells us which way to go. So we go through this one. We get 1 segment 5. And from here, we teleport ourselves out! 'Cause why not? 1 segment 5, cast the batch spell. Kick those guys out. So the batch spell is a nice, convenient spell which puts up permanent light, levitation, sorcerer sight, protection. With that in mind, where are we going next? We are going to do number 7. Number 7 is in close. Yes, these are terribly out of order. Doesn't matter. No, I want high-level wizard first. Which have I got? Inventory. I've got 4. I've got 1, 3, 5, 4. Can't do 2 yet. Could do 2, I guess. 4. Can't do... Yeah, so no, we do 7. I should grind out a couple levels first, but no, we'll go. Need the master key for that, and we need to know the answer here. Try the crevasse. Go up here. Run away. We're going to be running away from all the fights in here. We are nowhere near well enough equipped to deal with any of this. But that's the fun of speedrunning RPGs. Oh, I went the wrong way. Also the fun of speedrunning RPGs. Run away. One-way road to the final snare. Yep, the road closes up behind me. You can see the walls appearing. So that time they did actually use Mangar's mallet, and it didn't do much. The road's closing up behind me. Okay. Tried to run. Now we just have to hope. I mainly have them in front of me. You know, it'd be great if they would use their spells, but I mainly have them in front of me to deal with. What? I must have typoed. I must have typoed. The plan is near. Boom. Take the stairs. Use one segment 5 again. Boom. There we go. Run away. And now we have to fight some statues. We can look at the statues, it comes to life. D'Artagnan gets immediately killed. This is Death Adrian. Okay, don't... Just kill it. Just kill it, really. Thank you. This is a this is Gandravalk. Quit casting Halt Foe and just kill it. Quit casting Halt Foe. Just kill it! I don't know how many times they need to cast Halt Foe. It's not a useful spell. I mean, as a utility spell, it's great. It's a good debuff, but my goodness, the best debuff is just death. They can't fight back if they're dead. Okay, now, once we've killed all 4 statues, we get teleported. We go over here. Run away. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Very clearly in the wrong spot. It's over here. Yeah. Okay, that's twice to try to run away there. Wow. There we go, the 7th. That's a bunch of arrows. So the 7th with a bunch of arrows, that means that implies that there are a 1st through 6th, and there are, in fact. What these are is just a series of instructions for how to get through a bit of the next area. I'm going to save, because I am going to have to take a hit on a... I'm going to have to take a hit on a trap, and I have to hope I survive it. Nope. Ah, dang it. You can cast Scry Sight in anti-magic areas. That whole wavering red aura is anti-magic. We don't want to answer anything here. And I have to know the answer to this, which is Zen Master. We've been hearing about the Zen Master for the entire game. Well, you know, assuming we haven't skipped through it. So I'm going to show something here. There's no way through. You will be hitting a trap in order to get to the other side. I got lucky. Levitation sometimes causes traps to miss. I am levitating thanks to the batch spell. That is why I went to get that one. The ring has been added to the party. Zen Master will be equipped with the ring. And then we go through here. Now, this is where we do those, follow those arrows that we found in all those clues. That, of course, we found all of them. Because, of course, we did. Get teleported back to the beginning. That's the first loop. Now we have to do the second loop. But we can skip the middle part by saying Storm Fists! You can cast Scry Sight and Anti-Magic, which is actually a very nice courtesy the game does you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even in a large area of anti-magic, you can keep track of where you are and keep your map accurate. Nope. There we are. So this death snare has a 30-minute time limit, and believe me, it feels tight when you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to find all the clues and you're trying to make your way through it. And you keep getting teleported around and you keep getting pushed here and there, and yeah, it can be really stressful. Yeah, where is my... And out we go. Storm Fists! I don't know why I like to sing that. This one's the shortest loop. West, south, west, west, north, east, and north. Storm fists as the storm blows. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't. But if you think my singing is worthwhile, you could always donate. 1, 2, 3. West, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a good cause. I've sung for less worthy causes. That's the 5th loop. We need 2 more loops to go.
I mean, on the subject of singing, I was actually in an amateur theatre production back in like September, and I'm doing an amateur theatre production in June as well.
Ah, what are you doing?
So, in September, last September, with a local theatre group in Wrexham here in North Wales, I did Annie Get Your Gun.
Okay.
We did that at a local theatre in Mold called Theatre Clwyd. And in June, yeah, we did that. I wasn't in the main cast, I was in the ensemble for that one. And in June, I'm in the ensemble for The Full Monty.
Oh, wow.
But that's not the musical, that's the play version. But I'm gonna be in it in June. But yeah, looking forward, it's very exciting. Yeah. It's good fun. Highly recommend people getting involved in amateur theatre. By the way, it's really good fun.
I am a musician by trade, and as you may have been able to tell by my name. Okay, sure, yes, we'll kill those. Thank you. I need to make sure I've got levels to be an archmage. So, but I do a lot of work with theater groups and theater schools. There's a theater school I work with. The musical theater company in the school is working on Pirates of Penzance at the moment. which has been quite fun.
Very nice. I've heard about the show. I've not seen it. I have seen a few things on the West End here, though, in London. We have the West End in London, obviously,
Yeah.
where there's lots of shows going on. I think my proudest moment was when I saw Phantom of the Opera, actually, a couple of years ago. That's such a good show.
I just want a level. One more level and I can become an Archmage. So yeah, to change class, Conjurer and Magician you can start as. We started as a Conjurer. We've been through Magician. You. If you want to become a Sorcerer, you need at least third level magic in either Conjurer or Magician. If you want to become a Wizard, you need third level magic in 2 of Conjurer, Magician, or Sorcerer. And if you want to become an Archmage, you need third level magic in all 4 of those. So here we are. Now an Archmage is required to beat the game. Like that, I'm not doing that just for fun. Alright, our last 2 wand segments are Wand Segment 2 and Wand Segment 6. And they are the ones that exist out in the wilderness and not in towns. So we are going to go and do Wand Segment 2 because it's right near here. Are we doing a little better on time this time?
We should be, yeah. So we are 55 minutes in, so you've got plenty of time left.
Oh yeah, I'll make up some of the time for the 20 minutes I cost you. So this is Fanscar's Castle. It's one of the more irritating dungeons, for a number of reasons. Run away. So a lot of anti-magic, a lot of darkness. Run away. That didn't work. That did, though. Fantastic, thank you. Ooh, a Lax Lyre. If I had a Bard, that would be useful. I'm going to reuse Wand Segment 5. Ooh. We've got light again. Get teleported. Run away. All these squares drain magic points, so we're just going to step up there and cast my Trap Zap through here, because there's a trap near. Boom. And there's a couple of traps in front of me. I could risk it, because I'm levitating, and just walk over them, but it is a risk. There we go. You can assume anytime I'm taking on a fight that I'm trying to run away, but it failed. Around the outside here, and so here's the problem. Something special here. Those are squares of malevolence. If I step on them, my allies become hostile. Now the Zen Master is equipped with Kato's Bracer, so he won't become hostile. That's nice. And we will resummon a different thing. We'll use Wand Segment 7 now. Boom! And get Kringle Brothers. Reportedly the best summons in the game. They don't have Mangar's Mallet, but they do have a Deadly Breath spell. Okay, Fanscar's in here. He doesn't like that we're here. We're gonna cast Melee Men and try and drag him into the fight. And that's that. So one of the things Bard's Tale 2 introduced was distance. So here's one segment, or here's one segment number 2. It's in this door. Not sure why I'm getting a text message. I may have to check that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nope. Why I'm getting 2 text messages. Yeah, and there we go. That's Fanscar's castle down. And now, the most obnoxious of the... I always like to make the point that number 6 is the worst dungeon. It's the Grey Crypt. If I'm carrying over from the first game and using a rogue, I do it first and I let the rogue do it by himself. So, we don't need one. We don't need that one. Don't need one segment 4 equipped. Let's see what else I can get in here. Anything of any use? Not really. So let's throw the XR wand on here. Okay. So everything here, as it looks like there, is anti-magic. It's... Yeah, I am going to check those messages that I'm getting. Okay. So everything in here is anti-magic. Now the theory being, when you get here, that you've got a ton of items that you've picked up over time that will help you out, including one segment number 5. One segment number 5 is doing its work for me. With everything being anti-magic, the... There's my teleporter. With everything being anti-magic, the Master Mages won't help me here. Which is why I went and got the Crinkle Brothers first. The reason I normally do this one first is because it provides... the one segment 6 provides the all heal spell. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I don't want to be up there. This is where I want to be. So, one segment 6, when you're doing the full... when you're playing with the full party, can be extremely useful. Oh. Instead, I've got to rely on summons to keep me safe. Oh, missed it. There it is. Run away. Run, run away. Wise one. There. He thinks he likes me. That opens the way forward. Run away. Don't step on the traps, or something will break your back. Teleport it again. Follow the path I took before. All those nice little A's for anti-magic on my little mini-map. Don't step there, there's a spinner. That's okay, I've got the master key, it doesn't matter. Head up here. Take the stairs down. Don't step on the trap. The Tomb of the Vampire Dragon. Adventurers beware. Here's the Vampire Dragon. We have to kill it. And it dies. There we go. Oh yeah, I can't use the... It's automatically going to Trap Zap. I can't Trap Zap. Alright, this is Death Snare number 6. And I'm going to completely ignore the fact there's a spinner here, because I've got the Master Key. Man in a grey robe appears. The game thrice you must commit. Now I'll see you in a bit. He opens up this door. And another door. The sequence lost must now be found. I think I'll see you around. We'll head up here. And again, this is a fairly simple puzzle. If you step on the wrong thing, it says, "Mistake!" and kicks you out. Oh, it doesn't kick you out. It restarts the whole thing, so you have to start it all over again. So we've got to do this sequence 3 times. And the way I remember it is when we see the grey robe, we do the same thing that we just did. So we go straight across. When we go to the blue robe, we do the opposite. Either we go straight across or we turn. So we turn with the blue robe. We go with the grey robe, and we turn. Yeah, and we go to the blue robe, and we do the opposite. We go straight. We go to the grey robe, we do the same thing we did last time. We go straight. Go to the blue robe, and we do the other thing, which is we turn. There is a square that erases the spinner, which is nice, because otherwise this would be... Like, the death snares are already a certain level of torment, but this would just be hell on wheels. It'd just be awful. With the spinner pushing you around. And there is our last wand segment. So we are going to blip ourselves over to Corinth one more time. We're going to head up here. We're going to recover our magic points. We're going to use wand segment 6 to recover our hit points. We're going to change up our equipment, and instead of the Conjure Staff, we're going to take the Harmonic Staff. Ali's Carpet instead of the Master Key. Anything else I want to equip? The Ward Stone instead of Ali's Carpet. Some better defense. Alright. That's it. We got everything we need. We need to go become the Destiny Knight. And we do that by heading over here to the Temple of Narn. Approach the altar. Something strange is happening. And we become extremely powerful. The Destiny Knight gets listed here. Immune to all status conditions, cannot be turned to stone or killed with a critical hit. Any damage to the Destiny Knight that would normally kill them will instead reduce a small amount of their spell points. If they run out of magic, they can still die. But we have the Harmonic Staff, so we're not going to run out of magic. We do need to equip the Scepter. But yeah, we're now an invulnerable killing machine. So let's go do some invulnerable killing. Here's Lagoth Xanta, looking like that. So we're going to use the Scepter. It does that. They do that in return. There's the Scepter going off. And now this is just basically a formality. Just gotta watch the spell points to make sure I don't get too low. Use the Scepter at every opportunity. And just finish the game. So we are almost done. When we reappear in the Adventurers Guild at Tangramain after the fight, we will be done. I will thank you to quit beating me up. That's it. Just breathe fire. That's good. Please do that. We're going to switch over to the other Baldur Guards. I can resist fire breath. And in fact, I have been, so... Use that harmonic staff to make sure we don't get killed. There we go. And just as in real life, everyone will triumph over evil. Zerbity zerp. We'll start going after Legosanta in a moment. Yeah, so we're going to start hitting him. F-U, enter D-Y. Nope, F-U, enter D-Y, yes. There he goes. Now it's just killing the rest of the Baldur Guards and the Kringle brother. And the king will show up, offer us a reward, and time. There we go. And that is the Bard's Tale 2, The Destiny Knight, done with a single character. Ah. I'm not sure, but that may actually be faster than the any percent route. I mean, once I polish it up. But it is definitely fun to do. And again,
final time on our end. Oops,
oh yeah,
sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
yep.
Final time is 1 hour 10 minutes and 20 seconds.
There we go. And I think I put 1 hour 30 down for my estimate. So
for this run, you put 1 hour 10, so it's actually 20 seconds over the rest.
Darn it! I was going to say I put down 130 and I saved you the 20 minutes. Oh well.
Don't worry, it's the last day. We're not in a massive rush, so don't worry about it.
Well, I'm glad for that anyway. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. And for picking such wonderful runs for me. So hopefully we'll see you again before too long. If you're listening, do donate. Send money to a good cause. And, follow me on Twitch if you like. I occasionally do things there. And, yeah. Hopefully we'll see y'all around at some point before too long.
Indeed. Well, we've had no new donations in during the last 2 runs, so if anybody does want to donate, don't forget you can do so. On Twitch, if you type !donate in the chat, that'll bring the link up for you. On YouTube, there's a link in the description down below. There's also a QR code that cycles around as well. We'll put the intermission screen on where that QR code will stay visible actually on the screen as well. If anybody does want to donate, then please do so. There are no incentives or polls to donate to anymore, but if you do donate, then obviously it just goes to everyone can anyway. The subject to a 10% cut that we do retain it into Speedathon to cover running costs, but there is also the option to add that to your donation separately, and then your full donation will go to everyone can. The total you see on screen is the total we'll be donating to everyone can at the end of the event. That total currently stands at £118, which is absolutely incredible. But we do have 2 runs left of InstaSpeed in 2026, so please keep those donations coming in if you'd like them to be read out live. We have 2 more runs left of InstaSpeedathon 2026. The next run we're going to go over to is Big Bang Pro Wrestling IEW Champion Full Playthrough by DBK. The internet issues have been sorted out, thankfully, so we can now go over to see that run take place. A little bit later than initially planned, but we're glad we're able to actually showcase the run anyway. And then we finish off after Big Bang Pro Wrestling with Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood NG Plus by Speedbreaker 55, which was moved from... It was supposed to happen on Saturday, but it has now been moved due to runner availability. In any case, thank you, Oregon Mike, for the run. If you have any final things you'd like to say before we finish, then please do so now, and hopefully we'll see you again at the next event.
Yeah, no, I think I've pretty much covered it all. Remember to let someone important know they're important to you, and talk to you again before too long.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for taking part. We'll see you again soon.
Cheers.